Just before we get into the video, lads, if you do want to buy yourself any FIFA 21 coins, make sure to go to the link in the description and check out Mule Factory. They've got a 24/7 service, they're completely reliable, and if you use the code LE5CHEAP at checkout, you will get yourself a 5% discount. Hello, what is going on, lads? LE96, Lewis, how are y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. In this video, we are back for FIFA Millionaire. This is a series where we go through and try and make over 1 million coins transfer profit. If you lads enjoy this video, just before we get into it, let's set a big like target. Like target on this is going to be over 6 likes, and if we smash 6 likes, I'll do another giveaway this weekend. Last week, White Oak, the mod for this channel, did actually win himself 2,200 FIFA points. I'm sure he'll comment on this video, but either way, we're back for FIFA Millionaire. I've took a couple of days off, if I'm being completely honest. Yeah, a couple of things have sold on that we need to talk about. You can see a couple of things. We'll talk about everything in this video though. If you do need any help with any trading methods though, lads, make sure to comment down below and I'll hopefully help you out with some trading methods. If you're new around here, make sure to subscribe, and like I said, please do like this video. If you've got any video ideas at the minute as well, make sure to comment them down below. And as well, if you're looking for more daily content, which is more relevant to stuff that's going on, check out my Instagram. There's a link in the description. I'm hoping for 400 followers. If we could smash that tonight, that'd be absolutely sick. Right, let's jump into this. So, where am I up to with everything? It's been a while. So, Muller bought the other day at 24k. It was not showing what I bought him for. I bought him at 24,750, I think it was, for both of them. Both of those have sold on at 28k, which is very nice. Nelson Semedo picked up at 90k a couple of weeks ago. As you guys know, I've had him for quite a while, and he's actually managed to sell on with a Shadow Chemistry Style for 130,000 coins, which is very nice. Kamara is someone who I picked up earlier on today at 55k, sold on to a lazy buy at 63k. Traore was someone we picked up at 10,500. He sold on at 11,500. Davids, we bought all of these at 20 to 23k. I've sold on for a loss. Now, the reason why I've sold on for a loss is because I'm sick of seeing him. I'm genuinely just sick to death of seeing him. And then I've been doing some shadow trading as well. Now, you'll be looking at this and be looking at it like, Lewis, there's no chem style on this. That's because once you've sold these cards on, they go back to their original card. So I've been picking up this Paulinho for like less than 3k, selling on at around 4k, which has actually been making me very nice profit. In terms of other things which I've got myself a couple of cards with shadow on. I've got a couple of investments from this morning. I've still got some Lacazettes and some 83s and all the rest of it, and I'm going to have to just list those up. And to be honest, if they don't sell pretty soon, I am going to start to quick sell some stuff on and try and just sort of cut my losses. I've got some of these Galaskis, or Galassi, I'm not too sure how to pronounce his name. Got him for 20k. I've got this Kamara here for 54k, and hopefully they are going to be going up in price. But in this video, as you'll be able to tell from this video, I'm going to be showing you lads one of the fastest ways to make coins in FIFA 21. Now, this is a perfect method if you are stuck at the minute and you're thinking, right, I've not got a clue what to do with all my coins. This method is going to be perfect for you. So lads, what you need to do, jump over to Silver Rare, go over to the max price and set it to 2,500. Min buy now needs to be 2,500 as well. Now, because we do have the Silver Lounge objectives for Moise Kean at the minute, this method is perfect. And to be honest, if EA carry on making good silver cards attainable in these little Silver Lounge objectives in live foot friendlies, this is going to be even more overpowered. So let me just show you really quickly what I'm talking about if you're not too sure what I'm going on about. If you go over to the objectives at the minute and you go over to Silver Stars, as you'll be able to see here, win 3 matches in live foot friendly Silver Lounge. Basically, you need silver players for this, and you can get yourself Moise Kean, who actually does look like a pretty decent card, to be honest. And like I said, if EA continue to do more stuff like this, this method is only going to get better and better. Now, a little trading tip for you. On Wednesdays, before we get the Silver Stars little objective, what you can actually do is pick up cards who are sort of OP looking earlier on in the day. When the objective comes out, they'll be going for even more. So what you need to do with this method basically is go through and take a look at pretty much every single card that you come across who has a bid on it. So for example, with this guy, he's going at an open bid at 400 coins. His minimum price at the minute is around 950 coins. Now, the way that I'm finding his minimum price is basically by looking at the buy now at the bottom, and then what I'm doing is basically making a note of the lowest price that I see on every card that I go past. So with this guy, I've made a mental note that his minimum price is around 900 coins. coins. So as a result of that, if I was to pick up at say 450, 500 coins, I could list on at 800 coins, make 300 coins profit. Now that card is probably a bad example because there are some cards that you can find who you will be getting into bidding wars with people on, and when you start to get into bidding wars, you'll be making yourself so much more profit. So usually what I would like to do is basically focus myself on one individual league. So for example, I would back out of here and I would say go over to the Premier League and I would focus on the Premier League, try and get some bids on there. The only problem is because it's quite early on today, some of these cards are only coming in a bit later on, which isn't really ideal. So when you're looking on the market, you basically need to find your own players who look like that they could be going for something. Now I'm taking a bit of a risk on this Van Beek here. I'm only going for a risk on him because he's the same nation as his league. That's the only reason why I'm trying to pick him up. And a lot of the time I will be guessing with a lot of these silver cards. However, once you do this method more and more, you'll start to learn what players go for and what makes them go for quite a bit. So for example, with Defoe, he's 64 pace. So for me, I really don't think that he'll be going for that much. 850 coins is his lowest there. I reckon he's probably going 700, and he'll probably keep coming down and down and down as you get closer to the 59th minute. So that's the main thing that you need to check, is basically making sure that cards are going for a bit more than what you are bidding at. For example, this Fabrizio right here is going for 600 coins. Well, from what I've actually found, 600 coins, but he will be going for quite a bit because he's from the Premier League. People are going to be going for Premier League cards to do these objectives. He's going for 1.2k. Is there anything lower than that? 1.1, 1.1, 1,800 coins. So there's actually one there at 800 coins on the 59th minute who I'm actually going to pick up, and then I'm going to go and try and win that other card on an open bid. And this is basically what you can do. You can just keep coming on and you can basically do like mini price fixes on cards. So say for example you find a card and he's only got a couple of cards under like a couple thousand coins, you could pick up those couple and then sell him on for a profit. Hello? Okay, I'm not too sure what just happened then. I'm getting outbid on this card. That's absolutely fine. He's outbid me. We've picked up one at 800 coins. That's fine by me. And basically, I've said that this is one of the fastest ways to make coins in FIFA 21 because in my opinion, it is, because you're literally coming on. You're not spending a lot of coins in the first instance. And to be honest, if you wanted to go absolutely ham on this, you could drop a bid at every single card that you wanted to and try and sell it on at an inflated price. However, I personally wouldn't recommend doing that until that you know a lot of these prices, or say for example, you know what cards go for and why they go for certain things. But in my opinion, I would just try to learn the market as much as you can do in the early stages. Then when you sort of feel a bit more comfortable with the method, or maybe you've got a few more coins, then start dropping bids where you're just bidding at whatever price. So here I'm dropping bids on absolutely any card just to sort of prove my point with what I was saying before. It does help when you know the market, and some of these won't be going for absolutely loads. I probably won't make a profit on all of these. However, what I'm going to do is I'll list them up to lazy buyers, which are basically people who come onto the market, they don't check the minimum price and they'll just pick up a card. And in a lot of the instances, you will actually get yourself some nice deals. That's all I can say. So as you can see, there's loads of cards coming in right here, and I know loads of people might be thinking, well, you don't really make too many coins by doing this. The main thing that you've got to bear in mind with this is, whilst you're going off and doing sniping with X, Y, and Z, I could be here and just looking at all these silvers, selling on for like 200, 300, 400 coins profit. If I do that every single card, the coins are going to add up, definitely. Jumping over to the transfer list, as you'll be able to see, some of the cards are starting to sell on pretty much straight away. And this is basically the method. You're just going to keep repeating this over and over again. And each time that you do this, you're going to be picking up yourself a pretty decent amount of cards. As you'll be able to see here, not doing, okay, that one's sold on as well, but this is basically what I'm talking about. Every time that you do this, you're going to be picking yourself up around 10 cards. Overall, you're going to be making around 300 to 500 coins profit per card. If you picked up 10, that's 5k coins pretty much every 2-3 minutes, which it actually isn't that bad. I know that silvers aren't the most exciting trades in the world. You probably wish that you were going off and trading with icons or whatever it may be, but when you've absolutely got nothing, I really don't think that this is a bad trading method. It's definitely one of the fastest ways to make coins in FIFA 21 in my opinion. Like I said, you can go over to popular nations, you can go over to popular leagues if you want to. For example, there's this Drinkwater here at 1.6k. How much is he going for? 2.8k. 2.8k, anything cheaper than 2.8? 3k, 2.8, 2.8, 3.1. Okay, so we might have actually found ourselves a deal on this drink water. I'm hopefully going to be able to drop a bid on it before it expires. So let's just go over here and drop a bid at 1.7 because he's going for around 2.8k. But this is what I'm talking about. You'll sometimes get into bidding wars with people. You'll be able to pick up cards for really, really cheap, and they'll actually sell because people want to use them in Silver Lounge, which is the best thing about all this. So this drink water is coming in at 1.7k, and we've actually managed to win that at 1.7k as well, which is very, very nice. So if we go over to the transfer market and take a look at drink water, he should be going for a pretty decent amount. And the best thing with all this is as well, you're going to start to learn the silver market. So on some days you'll come on and you'll be like, oh well, this card's going for this much, but I know that he usually goes for this much, and then you'll start to basically learn the market a hell of a lot more. You can see here though, it's going for 2.7k. We've just bought him at 1.7. It's pretty decent profit in my opinion. There's one coming in 3 minutes as well. I will keep my eye on that, but I can go back over to my transfer targets and I can start trading with these silvers more. So like I just can't really complain. And if you're looking for a really fast method to make coins, in my opinion, this is the method for you. We've also got this guy at 350 coins. How much is he going for? 1.5k, 1.3k. Is there anything cheaper than that? 1.1k. Let's see if there's anything cheaper. Is there going to be anything cheaper than 1.1k? You can find out with me. You can find out with me. There's not. That's absolutely fine. Bought him at 350 coins. Let's go and try this out. If you've got a spare like half an hour this afternoon, go and try this out. If you're just after coins, go and try this out because you can come over to the transfer list. These cards are going to start to sell on, and even more are going to sell on as well. If they don't sell on first time round, just relist them again. FIFA 21 is the year of relisting cards, to be honest. So there you go, lads. I think that's where I'm going to be wrapping up this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, please make sure to drop a massive, massive like on this video. But we've got drink water chilling on our transfer list. He's going to be selling any minute now, and then I've got loads of other cards as well. So what my aim is for the next time that you see me is to get my coin amount to 200,000 coins by tomorrow, hopefully, and then I've got loads of other cards that need to get sold on as well. Ideally, we need to start ramping up how many coins we're making now, because I've been slacking quite a bit with me playing FUT Champions and Div Rivals and stuff like that. So I'm hopefully going to be dedicating a bit more time to this series because I've slacked off the tiniest bit. But lads, this betting 6, this has been another episode of FIFA Millionaire, one of the fastest ways to make coins in FIFA 21, and I am off. Goodbye.